Hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Colonize. This is a new game on Steam that's early access. So I'm gonna give it a try. Don't know if you're interested in it, but we'll take a peek at it. So we got Renoke temperate maritime 30% trees 10 plus snow days medium difficulty. Bermuda a subtropical 12% tree area snow days 0 difficulty easy. And then we have Plymouth, which, like I said, I'm from Massachusetts, or what I call Taxachusetts, so I know the area and stuff like that. So, but that's going to be difficult. It's difficulty high, and that's going to be tough. So I think we will just take a peek at the subtropical area, because it's going to be easy, and let's see what this is about. Alright, so here we go pretty soon into this, and let's see what it is all about. Now, I'm going to be clunky at it because this was a demo from a long time ago, but not this. But I mean, you had no save feature in this, and a lot of people didn't like they liked the demo, but they didn't like the idea that there was no save feature. Okay, so we popped here. So it looks like we have a cellar, we have a warehouse, we have a shelter, and we have an eating house. We got some trees over here. Looks like we have a ship. Okay. Just gotta figure out, like, I've gotta remember all this kind of stuff. Okay, oh, now we got the day here, so how do I pause this? I can't. Alright, oh, okay, so let's see up here. We got that, all this. We got 400. We have 11 people. We have plenty of this and stuff like that, so what we're probably gonna need is a woodcutter. Let me see if I can figure this out. Yeah, suppose I put a woodcutter there. Alright, so now we're gonna have to figure something out. So the first thing we gotta figure out is, now this thing is the eating place. Now, if we consider, like, I don't know when daylight will stop, but let's say we go from there to, let's move that to 4 o'clock. That'd be 9 hours. So figure, and we got somebody in here already, so that's really good. if I go from, that'd be 10 hours. If I go from 1800 to 4 o'clock in the morning, this is military time. This place is where settlers can eat, socialize. Okay, well, anyways, okay, so let me just set that for a moment. Now we have these guys over here. Oh, and we can go quick time, so we can do that. So they'll get moving to they got to get that built anyways. And so this warehouse, I think I want the warehouse 6 o'clock to 1800. That's 12 hours, right? Okay. And it appears that 2 people already went into here. So they're working on that. So we got a woodcutter. So let's see what else we can build. Oh, there's even woods over there. Well, could I put a hunter here? And we're probably gonna need a farm. So I think a farm can go right here. And we probably gonna need a well. So depending on where that farm will be. Can we put the well right there? Alright, and so... Oh, I think the game pauses when you're in production mode, so... I'm just taking a look at this and see. So, again, we're probably going to need a quarry. Is there any rocks around here? There's a little bit of rocks right over here, so maybe, yeah, let's... We'll put a quarry in because of some rocks that they can get. So we're just trying to get some of the basic stuff done. So we got a woodcutter. Now we probably need a sawmill. And so therefore... Alright, so if we put a sawmill over here, and then we have the woodcutter there, and we have a sawmill here, we can then make planks. And so while they're doing that, this is just an auto for right now. Let's see, what else could we produce? I mean, it looks like we can set priority if we want something quicker or whatever. But either way, you know, we got so much resources that we need to be able to get some of the basic stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so while they're all doing that, and we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and see. Could we make a house? We can make 2 houses for now. Now a windmill. And it's kind of hard to figure out where these things should go, seeing that I already have stuff all over the place. Alright, so we got a windmill. And we're gonna need a bakery with the windmill. So we'll make flour and then we should be able to make, you know, bake stuff. So we'll do that. Now I'm just plopping stuff around of things to get production going. It's gonna be quite a long, and I know the game is paused while I'm doing this. So, but because we have a bunch of resources right off the bat, we might as well. Now we are gonna need probably a pig farm, a chicken farm. So let's consider that. Now they might need to be near water. And I don't want them too close to the houses, but okay. And so then if we make a chicken place. Okay, so then that should be... Oh, and a fishery. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to build all this stuff, but we're gonna sure as heck try. Alright, so now we can have a fishery here. Near the water, right? I mean, would that be okay? Okay. Now that, I believe, is everything that I could possibly build. And we have a population here of these people. But until the stuff gets built, you know what I mean? I'll have to figure out how to assign people and do stuff like that. So let's go ahead and... Oh, and it's nighttime. Alright, let's go ahead and see if alright, so could I then maybe do this? Okay, so yeah, so we make a road like that, I guess. And then, like, I'm just guessing at this, but you know, we'll see. Yeah, see, I just can't link up with this for some reason. Yeah, I can't. Alright, well. Hey, we could actually go to here. Okay, enough of that. Now, we could put down some lights. But these do cost money, though. We are spending money. So it appears that some of the buildings seem to have like a light, so I don't think I need to put lights everywhere. Okay, and hey, we have some stuff that we could do, like, oh, let's do a bench. Okay. Look at this sitting in it. That's funny. Alright, well. Okay, but that did cost some money, so we gotta be careful about spending money. Okay, so this is the first run at this, so let's give it a shot and see what happens. We've got 11 people. Okay. So at nighttime, And we got this going as fast as we can, so this is just like a simulation, I guess, or something, but we're just gonna run it. I don't know if I have all the times proper yet, but or do they set up the times like whatever, but what I'm thinking is what would be the next thing that I should have as a priority? Like, so the woodcutter is already doing stuff from 12 to 2200. The warehouse has all those people in it. Okay, the sawmill. Then a couple of houses. We got a fishery here. We have the hunter. I think I want to set priority to the hunter, because we gotta start producing some kind of meat or something. So priority is to the hunter. I mean, yeah, the hunter. And like I said, this is a new early access game on Steam, so I figured I'd give it a try. Like I did play the demo like about a year ago, and I know in the demo it didn't have a save feature, so it was no point in really doing much with it, and it had a ton of bugs. So we'll see if any of that happens here. Okay, so now, yeah, no, I don't like that. I would rather have him go from 6 to... We'll go 13 hours. Okay, so we have, by taking somebody out of, not the shelter, but this place here, it puts somebody into hunting. This guy. So that's one way of doing it, I guess. So now what should we have? Should we set the farm as a priority? So we got somebody that's hunting for us. That's gonna get meat and maybe leather. So while that's going on, and then at night time, we don't get much going on, but we have to have time for them to go in here and eat. Which it looks like they like bread, so they're eating up the bread first. You see 2 people in here now, 3 people in here, and we're keeping this open from 1800 to 0400 in the morning, which is 4 o'clock in the morning. So that way these people have an opportunity to go in here and eat. Now, I'm not saying these are the best hours to do it, but hopefully, and then they got this where they can sit here and meet people and stuff like that. We do have to build a house at the moment. We only can have, this place is almost full. So I'm running it as fast as it can go. You can press 1, 2, or 3 on the keyboard, and that'll be the speeds. So we're just seeing this. It's easy, so therefore there's no winter, and we just got to see how we can do this. So again, We do have 2 woodcutters. We have 1 hunter. We'll be building the farm next. And I don't know what else to say about this, but got a lot of trees right there. You know, and like I said, we set up a lot. Ooh, look at this. Where's my hunter? Get him! Yeah! Get him. Come on, hunter. Over here. Get him. Oh well. Okay, so is the farm produced yet? No, not yet. Priority is set to max. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if this is the best, you know, order of the what's going on here, but nonetheless, you know, let's see. Let's take a peek at this for just a minute. Could I? Let's see. We can't do it. Oh well. Alright, just forget it. Okay. Okay, so we need 12 planks and we need 10 wood. Alright, so we're out of planks, so maybe I should have had the sawmill as priority, so set that to priority. Yeah, the sawmill should be priority only to the fact that I need to make planks. Alright. Yeah, we need the sawmill. Because we need planks. Without planks, we can't, you know, build too much. So that was the mistake. I mean, I wanted to be producing food, but at the same time, you know, you gotta have the basics. Without planks, we're not gonna have houses and things of that nature. Now I probably, I'd hate to do it, but I could. Well, I just need 12 planks, right? So could I buy 12? So I guess when the day starts, the next day starts, some of the workers will go to the ship and get the supplies, maybe. Because, yeah, that was an oversight. Definitely. So, okay, so the order would be build the woodcutter and build a sawmill, because without doing that, we're not going to get the sawmill built. So, because we did have planks, so I built a hunter. I tried to build that. What else did I build? Anything else? But yeah, we ran out of the planks. So again, at nighttime, there's not much that can go on other than them getting to eat and meet people and stuff like that. It's their downtime, plus they need to sleep, so that's... So you got to keep this inn open late at night. But you can see that the food is being depleted, and I don't see how this is getting renewed. So that is something that I have to figure out. But for right now, the biggest problem is getting this built. And yeah, see, they're coming over to the ship to get the planks. So this is good, and this is priority, so you better... where are you going with that? Oh, they're putting it in the warehouse. And now the people from the warehouse is going to come over here and put the planks into this. So what? Yeah, once we have this, we will then have planks, and we won't have to buy planks. But it's just, you know what I mean? It's a little bit of management of this kind of stuff. So yeah, so I bought 12 planks. I think this thing needed 12 planks. And just like we're gonna have to make the quarry thing because we're gonna need stone. So yeah. I mean, I did buy 12 planks, so you should... Let's see. Do I have to buy some more planks? Okay, so somebody must have took some planks then, I guess. Darn it. Okay, well, let's just for the heck of it, let's buy some more planks. Okay, so because I gotta get this sawmill. If I don't, you know what I mean, because I'm gonna run out of money eventually. I mean, I guess I could sell some wood, but nonetheless. So okay, so they take it from there. They're gonna put the planks into the warehouse. Then somebody from the warehouse is gonna come over here and put it in here and build this, because this is set for priority. So please, guys, get this up. But it's 1900, so that's kind of like, okay, so let's work this out for a minute. Okay, so do you think working 12 hours is it's a pretty long day, right? So I mean, I should not make it any more than that. So okay. So by 6 o'clock at night, or 1800 military time, they stop working, but they've put in 12 hours. So I mean that's a pretty long day. And so again, nighttime now. We're down to 126, but. And we do have 10 planks now, so this place should get finished. It looks like it just needs a few more planks, and we should be done with this. And then we'll start producing those. Because look, we got 71 wood, like logs or whatever. So we're really good in that degree. But again, I see a big problem with if these aren't getting renewed. But as you can tell, I really think that the sawmill needs to be completed before anything else. Now it looks like we got some fish, we got some meat. The people eat the bread, so we are totally out of bread. Like, I'd rather eat... Wouldn't you rather eat some fish and some steak as opposed to bread? I mean, bread is good. I mean, I admit that, you know, I like it, but I think I would like some meat first and some protein. But anyways, it is what it is. Okay, come on, let's get this done, people. Yay! Alright, so now let's see if we can okay, so we got somebody in the sawmill. That's what I was trying to get. I didn't, you know, I know we can go to the, like, I don't know. Yeah, we can look at people and we can click on a person and then assign them. So we can see what we got here. We've got so we have laborers. We have a hunter, an innkeeper, hunter, woodcutter, laborer. Okay, so now that we have that, I think again we're gonna go to the farm and set the farm on priority because we need to start producing stuff before we run out of stuff. Like, we're gonna run out of stuff. And so that's what I'm thinking at this moment, that's what we're gonna have to do. And so, like, this person is headed over to here. Or over to here, but I set this as priority, so maybe now the person will alright, what time is it? The day is almost over. Yeah, so maybe it's probably going to take another day for the farm to get done. Darn it. Oh, well. And again, we don't have any, we have 0 planks. However, we do have this, and it is manned by one person. We could put somebody else in there. Maybe we should. So we could go to the people. And we could probably... Yeah, I want 2 people in there because I need them to stop producing planks. I do not want to buy any more. Like, and so priority is set to this. So, you know, we got to get this done with some planks. So, you know, I guess, well, you know, again, nighttime, you know, they're gonna sit to meet people, they're gonna go and eat, but Again, no bread. Hey, but the fish is up, so I wonder if fish is being moved into here. So I mean, like I hope that they're gonna keep restocking this, because that's gonna be the biggest thing. Is we got to keep this place stocked up, but at the same time, you have a cellar here. Yeah, so a cellar is a must-have building in your settlement. It can store enough of all food products to last harsh winters. So it has water, it has meat. Looks like potatoes. Uh-oh. Oh, Steven needs more sleep. Okay, hold on, Steven. Alright, Steve. Oh, do you think I assigned somebody that was already working and then I put them in a different time slot? He needs some sleep. We'll get some sleep. So let's go to the people for a minute. And I don't see him. Did he die? Did Steven die? Yeah, I don't see anybody named Steven. Do you? Oh wait, well, that problem is resolved. Sorry. Sorry, Steven, if you died, because you didn't get enough sleep. I'm sorry about that. I mean... Okay, so now this is open. So let's pick somebody who is a laborer. And put them in the farm. Okay, and now we'll make some corn. We'll make some barley. We'll make some wheat. For selling purposes, I guess we could do some tobacco. And then the remainder will be potatoes. And that'll be that. Okay, so at least now we have a farm. Now what would be... Okay, now maybe we should... Man, we still don't have planks, and why is that? Okay, so we got some kind of okay. So now the next problem I see is that I do have a sawmill, and why ain't I getting planks? Use wood to make planks. Okay, so we got one woodcutter. I've got two in here. And at least we got a farm, you know, we got one person in the farm. And I guess we're gonna need a house. But I was hoping to have all the stuff that I would need for food, but without... And how do I not have wood, and how do I not have planks? Yeah, I'm I'm kind of puzzled of why. All right, do I need? So we got 20 wood in here. And this place doesn't hold wood, so we got 20, so why isn't that wood being taken out of here and done it? So oh yeah, and then what is my farm like? Let's see the hours of this. 5 to 1800. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Okay, so now we have 4 planks, so I guess so the input is 14 and the output is 38. Now if I decide to take 1 out of here, okay, yeah, so now it's 15. So yeah, so so they are doing it, but I'm thinking that so yeah, so what I'm trying to do is manage this to figure out how all this stuff works. You know what I mean? Like, this is, you know, how are we gonna try to learn the game, I guess. I mean, I gotta get a house up and running. I mean, yeah, we as you can see here, Steven must have died and somebody else. Well, I think we had one available. So I mean, I think Steven died. He was complaining that he needed sleep, and then I looked on the roster of the people and there was no Steven. So that means he's gone, I guess. But I think it was because I grabbed somebody and I put them in a different place, and maybe his hours were different, so he was longer and he didn't get a sleep period, and that's why he died. But I don't know. You can just say, you know, that's just the way it goes. But all right. So what can I do about this? Yeah, I wonder if it's a bug or something. Because we've got 20 in here. And now we only have 2 people in the warehouse. So we have again a woodcutter, an innkeeper, a hunter, a farmer, a carpenter. And then we have a laborer, and a laborer. Oh, he's pretty good. Hey, I'll tell you what. As a woodcutter, he's got 4 stars, so he's pretty good at it. But I'm gonna pick him. I'm gonna assign him into the cellar. Because I've gotta figure out, I gotta make sure that this stuff stays stocked up. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I understand the importance of a cellar to store food and stuff for the winter. But this is Bermuda, so we got to be able to take food from wherever and put it into here. And again, we got to go back to production. Could I set the fishery? Yeah, probably. Let's set priority to fishery. Because I'm assuming that this is an ocean. Because we're, in Bermuda, so there has to be fish in the ocean, and we gotta have a way of getting that. And so we got a new production day going. Okay. Okay, we just do that for now, and did we not build the quarry yet? So, because we're getting a little bit low on stone, but so depending on what each building needs will determine, when I'll get that online. And I got to get a house online, but again, our production here is not good. I want to just see what he's doing. Let's see. Do you think that, because I depleted a lot of the wood stuff or something, do you think that's why it doesn't show that I'm making a lot of wood when I should be? I know we have, okay, so there's 17 wood in here. And he just brought this person just brought in 3, so now we're stacked at 20. But why aren't people taking the wood from here and moving it into the warehouse, and then from the warehouse move it into here? So yeah, this is just a trial and error type of thing. I'm just trying to show you this game. I don't know if there's any interest in it, but nonetheless. I mean, we started out with a lot of stuff, right? So that gave us a good start on trying to build stuff and things of that nature. But I think you have to do certain things in a priority, because without them, I didn't like the idea that I had to go to the ship to buy some planks. So, I mean, I really think the first thing when you start this Bermuda thing is you got to have a woodcutter, and then you got to have a way of making planks. So these are the 2 buildings to do first, maybe. because I don't like looking. Yeah, you can see we started with 11, so you know Steven died. Like he complained that he needed some sleep and stuff. So yeah, I don't think Steven is anywhere near us. He's gone. So I'm down. So I do got to get a house so we can get some families going. Because matter of fact, the population is already in their 40s and stuff. So I mean, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna set one house as priority. Even though I want other things as priority, I think we gotta get a house up so that way they'll have some children and stuff like that. Because if we look at the population, you know, you can see that these people have partners, right? So they need a house. They need a house. And so if they build this house up, get a house going, and like I said, maybe that'll force them to go and get the wood and then put it in a warehouse and then bring it over here to make a plank. I mean, it's kind of weird. Okay, now let's watch this person. So they grabbed a log. So they put a log in. This one grabbed another. I think that's a log. And we need some stones. But we're gonna need a plank. And I know this. It says input of 15 and output of planks 43. So, hey, okay, so this house is done. So yeah, then why don't we set this other house? Why don't we set this other house as priority? Let's get the 2 houses completed so that way 2 families can start producing children, because otherwise, you know, our population is going to die because they don't have any kids. And so we're going to have to do that. And so, yeah. I just would like to see a balance. Like, I would like to see this show representing how much wood do I have? How much planks do I have? Like, this house says that the output is 43 and the input is 12. So, I mean, like, why doesn't this say that I have 45 planks? You know what I mean? Like, so these are the kind of things that I don't know about this. This is a early access game, so not all stuff works maybe or something, but I would think, you know, like I said, just like, let's take a look, keep an eye on this. Yeah, look, a whole bunch of stuff just got eaten. And so, like I said, I don't know how much or how long this video will be for you guys, for me to keep going at this, but this is just to show the production of this, like to show the things that we can get and stuff without a super hardship. But I don't understand why, like, okay, so, okay, it says output, but I mean, what does the output mean? Like, does it mean that I already have, this is full, like 20, right? There's 20 in here. So why don't I see 20 up there? Right? Is that a good question or not? Or is that not a logical question? I mean, seriously. And again, at nighttime, again, we gotta allow them time to sit down and relax, to sleep, and to eat. And I don't know, should I make this any further, like more hours? So yeah, I don't know. But we still got some money, and hey, we're back. We're now to 11, so that means somebody must have had a child. Let's see. Yeah, we got a child right here. Let's see. 0 age, so yep, they just have a baby. And so if we can get this house up and running, we'll have another family move in here. Yeah, like I said, alright, boy. Okay, so now I only have one laborer. Alright, so is anywhere else do we have to... Yeah, okay, 2 hunters, so I'm gonna take 1 hunter out. Let's see where he goes. Okay, so he's gonna be a laborer. Let's see where he's going. Oh, he's going over here to build this. Okay, so now we have another house here. And so we have another family in here now, finally. Now, we might be able to build another house. But I think we should probably get the production done. So now, could I set the fishery as priority? Because again, let's get some fish. So yeah, so he's over here doing that. And like I said, I don't know what's up here. Eggs. Yeah, we have to have a chicken place. And that's... Oh yeah, and hey, I gotta get the quarry going, right? Yeah, wait, what did I put for it? Okay, no, I'm gonna set the quarry as max because we need to produce stone. I mean, that's a basic requirement of building material is stone. Just like wood and stuff like that. So yeah, we need to get that going. But again, it's nighttime and we're not going to do much. Hey, now they got a second kid, but let's take a look at the first kid. 1 year old. Okay, so we got 1 person assigned to here. We now have 1 there. We have 2 here, because I feel that, you know, we need to make sure that this place gets stocked. So that's what I think is what's gonna stock it. And we have 2 laborers here. And the shelter has a lot of room now because, you know, we put a two families here. But if, you know, I want to just, like, this video is going to get long of just showing you this stuff here. And, you know, you can determine whether or not I made mistakes here. Yeah, I probably have, but this is just a, you know, I'm just showing you this game, basically. It's something to show you, and, you know. Bermuda is easy difficulty, so it's just a matter of let's see how all these things work together and stuff like that. But like I said, you know, in my main questions are simply why doesn't it reflect more of what I have? Like, I know darn well like, okay, is it showing like 0 because these things are allotted to different places that have not been built yet? I mean, that's a question, you know, like, you know, is that reason why? But again, this I need this up and running. Like that's got to get up and running so we can start producing. Like, we still got a hunter. Like, you can see the hunter bringing in some meat right now. So he brought in some meat. So that's good. I mean, we need that. I could try to put in another well, maybe. Yeah, where would be a good place for it? Yeah, let's put one right there. Okay, so this person. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Can't quite tell at the moment. But anyways, going a long way for that tree. But okay, so again, we got priority on this, but it looks like it's gonna be in the evening, so the end of the production day is over pretty much. Where is this person going? Oh, it went into the house. Okay, so he's got 4 now. So this was the first one. So this one's age 3. And these people, they haven't produced any children, so well, that's the way that goes. Now, as much as I would like to produce another house, you know, again, I want this fishery place up and running, because, you know, we got to start getting fish. You can see we're at 0 fish. We're at 20 on meat. So we have 6 people in here. Okay, so when the children get to 18 years old, they'll pop up into here instead of being in the house. So once the kids are 18, then they'll go into here, and then they can be assigned to work or stuff or whatever. We'll see. So yeah, it's an interesting game. I mean, and this is only one, and I'm just gonna tell you, this is only one aspect of this game right here. Like, the Plymouth is gonna be really tough, like, cause it's gonna be war in that one. Like, this here is peaceful. this is just like, it's. I mean, I want to see how the whole thing functions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know at this point in this game, like right here, like I don't know the best production of stuff, like, and how to arrange it and all that stuff. Like, this is just an early access game right now. So I mean, but I think we need food production, right? Because without food, nobody's going to be happy, and the people are going to leave and die or whatever. So but yeah, so now it's finally starting to show. I have 2 planks and I have 14 wood. Okay, now the fishery is here, so I could actually go to here and we can alright, now what did I want to do? Okay, jeez. Oh yeah, I want to put them into the fishery here, like right here. Okay, so I see what it is. Okay, so look. So I just put this person into the fishery, right? And if you look at the hours, from 1500 to 2200. And that's 7 hours. And so I don't know if this person was already, working, like, say, as a carpenter or whatever it showed that it was, and what their hours were. So I don't know if this will interfere with him. So I don't want to adjust this at all until the next day, because if this person complains to me that they need some sleep, you know what I'm saying? And don't forget, so this person's going to get off work at 2200. So that's, what is that, 10 o'clock at night? And so therefore, that person has all the way up to 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the inn and get something to eat. And then the rest of the time they'll sleep, is what I'm guessing. But I might want to adjust that the next day, so that way this person isn't working all the way to 2200. Get them to start earlier in the daytime. Because, I can tell you, as a person who grew up in New England, when I was a teenager, I got to go deep sea fishing with my uncle off the coast of Martha's Vineyard and out in the ocean, the deep ocean, Atlantic Ocean. And we would and this was during the spring, summer, and fall, I guess, or what you would consider, part of the summer. And every day that it wasn't, like, stormy, we would be out on the ocean, and we would get up at, like, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the morning, or like maybe 4:30. And we would go and get breakfast at a restaurant thing, and then we'd head out to the boat. And by like 6 o'clock, we'd be out on the ocean, and we'd be miles and miles away from shore. Like, you would not see any shore. Like, we'd be in a deep ocean, and there would be 4 of us with fishing lines, and we would fish and stuff. So I'll tell you that, to do fishing, you would want to do it like in the morning and mid-afternoon. And in mid-afternoon, my uncle had lobster pots, so we could eat lobster and fish on the boat, fresh, right out of the ocean. And I did that for 3 summers, like as a teenager. So I mean, while I was in high school. So I mean, that was really special, and stuff like that. So there's no way that I would want this guy out there at 2200 at nighttime fishing. So it's a new day. So let's go ahead and change this person's hours. Let's tell him to go from 6 o'clock to 1700. That's 11 hours. So yeah, I mean, that's basically, you wouldn't want to be in the nighttime out on the ocean. Like, that's kind of scary. So yeah. So, but anyways, that's that. That's the little story I told you. That's real life. But anyways, okay. So we do have one person in the fishery, so we will be producing fish. But we got nobody. Hey, we got no hunter. So that's a problem. So now we gotta find somebody. It says he's a carpenter, but again, I think where was the place that I was missing? Yeah, hunter. I mean, I gotta have at least one hunter. So for now, what we want is just, other than here, like the cellar, I got 2 assigned because, again, I feel that, like, we're going to have to watch the behavior of these people here, but we got 1 woodcutter, we have 1 in the sawmill. So this family is full, and this family finally has 3 children. Okay, so now we do have this, so we could we can buy some pigs, I guess, piglets, and I guess we can set the chicken farm as a priority, so that way we'll have that going. And, can I assign somebody to that? We're gonna run out of laborers. Okay, so I assigned her to the pig place, the pig farm, and we'll see what happens. Okay, uh-oh. Okay, what was that we seen? I went so fast I didn't see it. Somebody complained. Somebody complained. I gotta know what their issue is. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so this person here, let's watch the behavior of this person here. They're carrying some. Oh, they're carrying. They're dropping off potatoes. So the pigs eat potatoes. Yeah. So he's okay, and he's gonna put some in here. And this is what I wanted to see. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. See, so I think it's important, I guess, to have have somebody. Yeah, I only have one in here right now, so yeah, we got to get those children online at some point, because this is the biggest thing that will kill us, is if this place isn't renewed with food. And that's not, and like I said, that's what the issue is, that we need to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, oh, and again, I gotta set the quarry to priority, because again, I'm gonna run out of stone. So yeah, I mean, again, so the thing is, right, like, okay, so I guess when we're building a colony, right, we gotta have the building materials, right? I mean, so those. But as you can see, what was tough was, woodcutter seems to be first, and then this sawmill to make the planks. And then we really have got to have, the quarry, right? So maybe once we have those three things, we can then start producing a farm and a well and stuff like that, maybe. I mean, I don't know the best order to do stuff in this, but as you can tell, and now we're down to 78 in money. Hey, but we got a bunch of leather. So, I could probably go to the market and sell, like, let's see if I could do that. Yeah, I could sell, I could. Why don't I sell it all? And, we don't need the tobacco. We can sell it and make some money. Let's see what we'll get. Because we'll produce more. Well. And now I have some money. And that would mean I could buy some chickens, and I could buy some piglets, because I have money. But I would need to have somebody in the chicken farm. So do we have anybody available? Now it says David Bolton is a laborer. So he's probably And he was that, but if I pick him and if I put him in here, right? That way, you know, that way, you know, we can, whatever we're gonna get from it, we'll get from it. Somebody will be in there managing it. Oh, now David. Okay, now David just complained, but it goes so fast because I got this going fast. I didn't get to see it. Like, is David not gonna get some sleep? Yeah, did he just die? All right, let me see. Yep, he's gone. Okay, so if I reassign somebody, why do they complain and die? Like that they, you know what I mean? You gotta be able to assign people. Maybe I should fire him first and then let him rest a day and then you know, hire him or something. I mean, right? Yep, he's gone. He's dead. Oh well. Alright, so again, I don't have somebody in here. Okay, so then we're almost done, I think. Priority is set to this, so we gotta get this done. Let's watch this person just for the heck of it. Okay, so it's taking the log over here. And it's taken, that looks like a plank. And this person is age 47. And I guess they're on free time now. So yeah, I you know, we're down to 8 stone, so when we got to get that quarry up and running. And then I think, oh, I think everything. Oh yeah, and then the bakery has to be built. We're okay with the chicken farm. We got that. Okay, well, but anyways, we're just we're almost done, I think, as far as getting the basics down. Let's take another look and see. Okay, so this is a little scary. We got 10 of this. We have 16 of fish. We have 12 of meat. We have nobody in here right now. It is 03 in the morning, so people must be sleeping. So yeah, we will see if cause like I said, this is the only thing that I see as a major problem is if they don't stock up that food place, you know what I mean, this whole population will just vanish. Yeah, see, I didn't get to see what Ben said. I gotta slow it down, but I mean, for the gameplay and showing you this as quickly as possible is why I'm running it fast. But I don't see a problem if people work up to 12 hours, and as long as they have enough time to eat and sleep, they should be okay. You know, like 12 hours on and 12 hours off. I mean, that seems reasonable during this time period. I mean, not today. I mean, we work 8 hours a day. But, you know, in 5 days a week. But you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I wanted to show you some of this, you know, of these buildings and stuff. Because later on I'll have to learn how to play the regular part of the game where it's all a struggle and stuff. Like this here. Now, my quarry is finally built. Now, can I set the well on it? Because the well should be something easy to build. So set that as priority. Okay, so I dropped the warehouse down to 2 people, right? And where did those 2 people go for jobs? Like they usually pop into jobs. Now I did have 2 in the cellar. Okay, so I don't know. Did I have somebody already in the pig farm? Because I'm just wondering where those 2 workers went when I took them out of there. Like, where did they go? Because there's nobody here. And again, I got nobody in the farm. Like, what the heck is going on here? I got one, you know, I want at least 1 person in each place. Oh, and I never got the mill going too. Darn. Okay, so I did put the well as priority, and then we got to build the mill. Okay, so all right. So with that said, all right. Well, what I know what I can do is I can look here. Alright, so can I get this person here? Okay, I need somebody in there, like, you know? Yeah, I need somebody in there. And now if we look at the people again, okay, and again, I need somebody in the farm. Yeah. I mean, sheesh. And if we look again at the people, now it says Olivia is a laborer, so if I pick her, can I put her in the chicken farm? So that way that'll be managed. Okay. So I have one there, I have one there. And we're gonna need a bakery and we're gonna need a mill. Which should be done first? Should the mill be done? So I guess we'll play until we get these things completed, so that way I can at least show you each of these things. And you know, as far as this goes, you can see we only have 3 people in here, so I don't think we need any more houses at the moment. And don't forget, when they're 18 or something, they go in there. So again, while they're doing the priority and stuff, while things are going on here, we got 1 person there, we have 1 person there. We got, and now we're down to the cellar where we only have that 1 person, so I hope that they can keep up. We got 2 people in the warehouse as laborers. We have 3 people there that is a resident. We have, yeah, we're you know, we're out of bread and we're out of eggs. So, we you know, that's somewhat stocked up. So I mean, we're doing okay in that regard. Like this was always my biggest worry. Is not enough people putting stuff back into this. And we have somebody there, we have 1 person there, we have 1 person there, we have 1 person there, 1 there, and 1 there. So I believe now it is it something that you have to always, why don't they reproduce? Look, I gotta buy these again. Son of a gun. So yeah, so now we have some more chickens and that. So I guess you're gonna have to buy them. Like I don't understand why they don't reproduce. Like, I mean, you know, when I was a kid, I had chickens. You know, and I can tell you, you know, if you really want a really cool story that I could tell you, is we had 50 fancy chickens. These are like little short, fancy brown chickens. We had 50 of them. And one of our dogs, which were guard dogs, like we had 3 guard dogs for the yard. Each dog, if you can consider a big yard that had a big fence around it, and if you can break it up into 3/3, so 1/3, you know, 1 dog was in each third of our place to guard it. But this one dog that we had was King. He was a trained killer dog, the only dog that could be controlled by my father. Like, that dog spent 6 months in a training session, and only my father could control him. Well, he broke the chain once, and he went through the chicken coop, and he killed 49 of the 50 chickens. 49 of the 50 chickens that we had. He killed them all. He just went around and it's not like he ate them. He just went around killing them. there was only one chicken that survived. And I will tell you this, that this chicken had half its neck taken out, and it was hiding in a bush. And I had to go throughout the yard and pick up all these dead chickens and stuff, because, you know, and all the feathers, and it was a mess. And I'll tell you that when I picked up that, when I was gonna go pick up this chicken that was in the bush, like I thought he was dead. And he jumped up and it just like made me scared, and I fell on my back because I didn't realize he was alive. So he was the only chicken that survived, but he had half his neck gone. It was kind of weird to see a chunk out of his neck, you know, like. But I mean, that's a childhood story that I can tell you that actually happened. Like, that was real. So, but anyways, what I'm trying to tell you is chickens reproduce, pigs reproduce. Why ain't it happening here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I should not have to, like, okay, once you buy hogs and once you buy chickens, you should never have to buy them ever again. I mean, seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should never have to buy them once you buy them. But anyways. Alright, well, let's see where we are. You know, I got into telling you my childhood story, but nonetheless. Yeah, I'm trying to think, which would you build first? Probably the mill, right? Or we already have it, we just don't have a worker assigned to it. So yeah, so we got the mill actually. And we actually have the bakery too. So while I was telling you my story, these things were built. Okay, so then, the question would be, do we have anybody that could work in those? So can I pick her? And put her there. And then can I pick this one? And go here. And we will have to wait for some child that gets old enough to be a laborer. Because then I think we don't have any more laborers, right? There's no more laborers. But, you know, how else would I do this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I need to get these things working. Now, this could be a mistake doing this, but I'm gonna try to, you know, change the hours. Alright, let's see if I get any complaints because of changing the hours. But now that one just put in stuff into this place, so that's really good to see. Like, it really is. And now where is he going? Oh, they're going into here. Look here. Hey, this person is fishing. Check that out. Did you see that? That is cool. Oh, so somebody, the spouse died. The spouse died. Oh well. Okay, so then maybe, let's see. Okay, now what is this? This is a sawmill. So could I, let's see. Okay. Alright, so I'll build a house right there. But we don't have any workers yet. Alright, let's take a look at this house. Okay, so this one's a farmer. This one is a farmer, it says. This one's a woodcutter. Oh, no, this is a labor. Okay, so the thing that I'm trying to figure out is, by assigning at least one person to every place other than let's see if we have. Yeah, see, I still got 2 in the cellar. What would happen if I firewood? Like, should I? Ah, but we got 2 laborers now. Look, the 2 kids came in here. So okay, so good. All right, so we're okay then. So we should be able to build that house right there. I mean, it's nighttime, and now the bakery could have 2 people. The mill only has 1, and the quarry can have up to 4. And look at, in the quarry we got 40 already. So with that one person, we were able to fill it up. So that is really nice. Now the hunter, oh, we don't have any hunter. So, okay, so now can I take this person? Oh, but it says this person's a baker. Then what are they doing in here as a... See, I don't... Like, man, I don't... Okay, so yeah, okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to let it ride for a little bit. Let's just take a moment and let it just run for a little bit. Because what I'm trying to figure out is, like, again, when I click on these things and I find that there's nobody hunted, that person might have died or something. So, I mean, technically, I guess I could go to here. Okay, so I took the one out of the cellar, the second one out of the cellar, and I put him to be a hunter. Because, you know what I mean, you gotta have somebody in there. I mean, people die, I guess, and then you don't even know it. Like, it does a little flash message here, red, when somebody complains or something. You gotta really see that, but when you're running it fast like this, it goes by too quick. But, you know, I'm happy with the production of... The only thing we're missing is bread. You know, and the bread can't be made until, you know, the mill breaks down the wheat to make flour and stuff like that. And until we get more people, we can't like load up like whatever, like, you know, again, I could have an extra worker here in the bakery, which would make it production better. Just like it would be nice to, you know, have more workers in all of these buildings, but I'm just trying to do it basically of having one in each, so I can get each production of all of these things, so you can at least, you know, evaluate how this is going. Look, and somebody else just popped in here. So this person here is a woodcutter. Okay. And it might be, for me, it might be confusing that some of these people work in different positions. So when I click on them, I don't want to take, like, say, the woodcutter, that's the only woodcutter that I got, and then assign that person someplace else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird. Like, if they're in the warehouse, then that must mean that they don't have a job. Right? So this one doesn't have a job. So maybe I should do it at the start of the day, of a new day, before I decide to take a warehouse person and assign them a job. Because if they're right now trying to sleep, and I assign them somewhere where they can be immediately working, they're gonna complain and may die. And so, yeah. Okay, now, do we have anything else being built? Like, everything is already built, right? And look, see, like I told you with my story, this doesn't make any sense. Like, why do I have to keep buying pigs? Like, come on, people. Why? Like, anybody who knows nature knows that if you have a bunch of pigs, they're gonna reproduce, right? Everybody knows if you have a bunch of chickens and a rooster and stuff or whatever, they're gonna reproduce. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously. So yeah, so this is a part of the economy of the game that I don't understand. Like, you should not have to keep buying them. Like, I understand if you had it set that you're gonna slaughter them all, but we're not gonna slaughter them all. I mean, we wouldn't. Like, you wouldn't do that. Like, if you bought a dozen pigs, right? You know, let's say, you know, whatever, you kill one to have, you know, ham, bacon, and stuff like that for, you know, a month or two, right? And then you might kill another one to carry you for another month or two, and then by that time they would already reproduce like 8 or 10 piglets anyways, right? I mean, come on, use common sense. Maybe I'll write a dev about that. I mean, because if I've got corn and if I've got potatoes, then that feeds the chickens and that feeds the pigs. There is no reason for them to just die off. Like, no reason. Unless they live their whole life. But I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Like, how do you think a farmer lives? I mean, seriously. You think that they go out and buy chickens and buy pigs all the time on cows and all that stuff? No. They reproduce them. Like, it's reproduction. Simple as that. Like, weird. Okay. So that would be one of my little like initial gripes about this. That this game mechanic. This game mechanic should, like, okay, so with chickens, right? You should have eggs, right? You should have chicks and stuff like that. Over here, you should have pigs and piglets. Like, and it should, the whole cycle should be going. As long as we're able to get the crop to feed them, that's what should happen. So that is a slight problem that I notice. But, you know, it's not a complaint. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things that I notice. Now you can see up here we got fish, 42. Hey, we got 11 eggs. And we got 22 on water. Now I do have 2 water wells. Like, I don't know how often you'll have to create water wells. I mean, you know, like, yeah, I don't know. Or could I put it over here? Yeah, and matter of fact, you can see that it's blue, so well, we already got one over there. Okay, we'll do that. We'll put a couple of wells in. And then we'll have to, you know, wrap this up, I guess. Oh, and look, this house is already done, and it has this lady here. She's 17 years old. Nice. Now, for some reason, we're out of barley. I believe I got... Alright, so we have potatoes, we have corn. Yeah. Oh, and 0 on flour. And 0 on bread. It says we have 13. Oh, Or can it go up to 13? Maybe we don't have 13. I mean, I don't know. I thought this would be 13, like whatever. 1 and 0. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, I think, like I said, this has been going on good enough. Let's see how many laborers we got. We got 2 laborers. So yeah, this will be... Look it, they already have 2 children. I'm gonna assign another guy into the cellar. And so then we only have 1 laborer. And that person will have to build the well. And then, you know, basically this little settlement that I have is enough to have shown you, you know, this. And then, you know, I guess the wells take up stone. So I was wondering why I don't have any stone, but I mean, we do have somebody in the quarry, right? And we have 38. So, you know, we have 1 person. This person's going over here getting the stone. And so I guess, you know, you can tell me what you think of this. And I mean, we can go a lot further too, I think. This is a pretty big area. Yeah, look, we could even go way over here. Oh, look at all that. So you can look at this like a sandbox, you know, like a sandbox game where you could just keep doing like city building and stuff. But we have 3 houses. Oh, and this, look at. So all the people that grew up here are out there in the workforce, and the parents are dead, as you can see. And so this house is available, but you know, these guys that are in here need to be able to sit down and relax and meet people and stuff. Oh, now somebody just complained here. Now that could be somebody who just died. I don't know. Okay, a minute. Okay, look, I gotta go slower for a minute. I gotta go slower a minute because I want to see what that message is. Like, I don't know where would I see that message. Demolition, shop, statistics, or statistics. Okay, but do you think those were 2 deaths or something and I seen it, you know, like it was 2 deaths? I mean, I can't control death. I mean, you know what I mean? Because we're down to 15. I mean, we still have some food in here, so I wouldn't think anybody would be crying of food. I mean, there's meat, there's fish, there's even potatoes and eggs Who doesn't like a nice egg, right? I mean, come on. So yeah. Alright, we'll go back to fast speed just to get to another day. Yeah, I don't mind running the fast speed because, you know what I mean? But I wish that the messages would go by a little bit slower. Even though you're running on fast speed, let the messages last a little bit longer. Oh, did somebody say they're bored? Okay, so then I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take this person and I'm gonna put them in here, the bakery, and we'll see. We'll see, because I think I saw it said B-O-R-E-D, bored. Like that person was bored. There was nothing for them to do. I don't know why there wouldn't be, unless I signed them in the cellar, then maybe they would do some more work, but let's see. So what we're just doing a little experiment to see if we can produce some bread. And like I said, we can affordable housing for one family does not lower happiness capacity, 2 adults and 5 children. So yeah, I'm just seeing what is the problem here. So why don't we have flour? And okay, so now wait, did we lose somebody from hunting? No, we got a hunter. We got a quarry. Ah, but we don't have the fishery, so we don't have somebody in the fishery. Okay. Yeah, I guess people die, right? I mean, they live a life, and then you live your full life, and then, you know, everybody dies. Like, we're all gonna die. So, I mean, they die. Age 3, so yeah, that's gonna be a long time. Yeah, so she's 58. So before you know it, we're gonna have another house available. Okay, folks, there's only so much that I could show you of this here. Like, we could be just going on forever and forever and forever. So, it was just to show you stuff, you know, of this game. I mean, you could play the demo, but unless they updated the demo with a save feature, I don't think that would be the way to go. This wasn't too expensive, so I mean, I figured, you know, it's interesting. And like I said, this is only, again, I'll mention that this is only one aspect of it. You know what I mean? All I'm trying to do is manage all these buildings and make sure that there is food production, where right now I don't have anybody here. And you know what I mean? Like the people die off and stuff, and we just don't have enough population. And going fast like this is the way to play it, because otherwise it would be really super boring to anybody watching this, and it probably is boring anyway. But I mean, so that's why I'm going fast, but I keep missing what these messages are. I wish I don't know if there should be like a log book or something where you can see the chatter. Yeah, so let's look at this. So Charlotte cash is 59, so back then you didn't live that long, so you know what I mean. And then the rest of them in their 20s. I mean, you don't think I'm overworking them, do you? Like, and like I said, if all this gets blanked out, then this whole thing will crumble and stuff like that. And so, you have to have at least, food production. Okay, so I put that person over there now, from here to there, because I gotta get some fish production now. So now we'll get some fish production by doing that. So again, for a summary now, well, let's take a look and see. And like I said, this old lady is here, so she'll die off at some point. We got this place open, so there's no point in making another house. This house is absolutely topped off, it's full. But unfortunately, the people in here are not matching up with anybody to come and take this house. So that's a problem. And again, I want to show you that we have no more pigs. And this is just something wrong with this game mechanic. Like, there is something wrong with it. There is no way, unless you couldn't feed them, right? Which, again, I don't know what they eat. Like, if they eat corn, we have plenty of corn. If they eat potatoes, we do have some potatoes. But if they eat barley and we don't have any barley, then maybe that's the issue. I don't know. Yeah, see, they eat. Okay, so they eat potatoes and barley. So that's why we don't have any barley. Cuz I didn't make much barley. Like I think if you do it right, you can make 4 of each thing, maybe, but or 3 of each thing, I think, if you do it correctly. Where I wanted 4 potatoes, so I did that, but so yeah, I'm not gonna buy any more. Like, and there's no worker in here anyway, so we got this. Yeah, I don't. Alright, let's see, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if there's 4 things, we could have 4 of each. If it's If it's 5 things, then we, you know, we wouldn't be able to. Yeah, we would do. I know we can do at least 3 of everything. But, so what, is barley more important than potatoes when they eat both of them? And let's take a look at the chickens. The chickens eat corn, and they can produce meat and eggs. And we got somebody here working that. And by having 2 people in here, yeah, all right, whatever. I was gonna say, but yeah, like I said, I gotta end this, right? I mean, it's been going on for a long time, but you kind of get the idea, you know what I mean? Like, I think I can save this, so, you know, let's see. I mean, we do have somebody in the quarry, though. Yeah. Again, like I said, if the quarry house has 40 stones, why don't we have 40 here? See, that these are just some of the questions, but we can go on and on and on. But this gives you an idea of this game. I mean, I'm back to a population of 16. We started with 11. And we have nobody in the warehouse, so nobody is grown up yet. This house is empty. This house will be empty. This house happens to be full. And that is that. So, you know, so yeah, I'm gonna have to really consider like the hours of operation and things of that nature and stuff like that when I play the actual game. This is more of a sandbox type of thing. So we could build more stuff and do stuff, but again, you see the problem is we don't have a big population. And we didn't build this one well right here. So when Charlotte passes away, we won't have a carpenter. Ain't that funny? So yeah, but that's about it. I think we need to end it. So yeah, let me just show you that if we hit the escape key, we can save the game. And we can, I'll just overwrite this. Okay, and so we got it. So you can see it was 2/15/2024 at 2:24 p.m. I already saved it. I already saved it, so I don't need to save it. I already saved it. So there we are, folks. I just wanted to show you this. You can tell me what you think. But as far as I'm gonna have to do some research on this game and stuff like that before playing before playing, this or that. Like, this is gonna be really hard, and this, that. So anyways, that's about it for now. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, great afternoon, a great evening. Please take care of yourselves, be kind to others. God bless to you and your own religion. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos, and adios the lovely amigas.